Well, hello there and good morning, because it is still morning, because I am using my lunch break to play Crusader Kings 2, the Historical Immersion Project. I am Frost PDP, and so we have a little while before I have to go back to the salt mines, as they call it. And we're going to spend this time, A, getting set up for our next big wave of conquest, by B, conquering some poor fools. We are wrapping up our domination of Italy, and by domination I do mean domination. We are simply crushing our opposition. The only ones that are even slowing us down are the folks in the east, as we try to consolidate our control over what once was and what will be again the Roman Empire. So we're going to go to speed 4. We're going to hit that space bar to play, and, well, we already get pop-ups. Leave them all be, because we're a generous conqueror. Kind and not completely horrible. We're apparently at war for this, too. Or do they simply own one thing? Well, I don't know why that's highlighted as a war goal. Oh, that's just because somehow it was clicked on. I don't understand this game. Who does? Nobody, that too. So we are fighting our cousin for control of Sardinia. Right? Yes, Sardinia. He refuses to knuckle under us. We've captured some guy. Good for us. We have our own personal levies raised here that are just stripping down some little siege that our enemy inflicted upon us. One of our tiniest enemies. He's bold. And a peasant revolt, because of course. Well, hopefully that will be quickly amended. We won a battle. We could continue sieging if we wish. We could chase the army if we wish. I think I'd prefer to just carpet siege a bit more. Battle. Siege of Alvieto. Oh, he's resieging. Okay. For a minute there I thought I had reason to be concerned. We're just going to go squish his army real fast. Okay, execute them all. Bishop. Nah, we don't care. Wrong type of holding in domain. This is what we were looking for, believe it or not. We wanted to grant a city to our son-in-law. I can't grant land directly to my daughter, or I would, so I will grant it to my son-in-law. Although now I'm reconsidering, because, well, he has claims on Wallachia. So he would set up perhaps the greatest city-state of all. So he's now in a Kefal, and now that he's landed, I don't even have to actually give him anything to make him in charge of Wallachia. So that's good to know. So once I stand my levies down, I can just pretty much raise them up again. This peasant uprising shebang is a problem. We're going to send you there. Depending when we can peace out. Alvieto. Why can't we peace you? I want to see the war score, not his stuff. Time? Looks like it's just going to take time. You... peasants are peasants. I mean, we're just about to full occupy this. I can't see this war lasting much longer, but why not, right? It's only his capital. Maybe that's why he's so fighting for it. It's so vicious. Meanwhile, over here in the east, our enemies linger, miserable. You want to marry my cousin. She's not gonna get claims. She heir to anything? Not really. Does have a claim on Capua, but that's really not consequential to me. Very weak claims against... Well, she does have claims against things. And even though they won't be... Nope, we're not going to let you. Well, that's a free war win. That should be him. I own you now, right? I just took you into jail, right? No. I guess not. So now what do you go for? My kinswoman. Much less of a nuisance, so sure. You're at 98%, and I'm pretty sure I just put you in my dungeons. Sigh. That's full occupied, so I guess go here. Get our siege leader in place. It's the son of the whatever. Claiming the Bailic. The gold isn't important, the prestige isn't important. We'll use it. In fact, speaking of prestige, I remember long ago that I had a vassal up in here who was still tribal. I guess he converted. No, you didn't. You're an idiot. But I don't mind burning prestige for buildings. That's kind of a plus, actually. I built that, right? Yeah. Check up on our little city-state down here. Medina's got a little army going on. That's sort of adorable. It's also defending against a revolt. Well, that's what you get. Don't be a tyrant. Unless you're me. Corsican Sardinia actually raised a substantial army, but it won't get there in time. We've usurped Theme Sardinia. And we now own more land. 2 things, and we should have a duchy ourselves too, right? We do. We can even usurp the kingdom of Corsica and Sardinia as a whole. That is glorious. That would give us a bunch of de jure claims. And anyone in the de jure region, well, there is no one in the de jure region, really. It's a difficult decision. I need the piety, though. In the meantime, however, I need to look at these republics again real quick. Truthfully, the place where I most need a republic is in here. What to do? Well, there's a man named Engelbert in my realm. Maybe there's not. Maybe there is. He is married to my sister. He is the Kaiser of Francia Occidentalis. And he has claims, including Bourgogne. The question is, will he ever inherit something that will pull him out from underneath me? And that's the problem. Okay, demand of religious conversion. He will convert. So that's a start. I really need to look at his family tree. He is not listed as directly the heir to anything. He is simply the Kaiser. His father... Yep. His brother already inherited. There's nothing for him to inherit directly. So granting him land does not threaten any sort of conversion issue. Nothing. Nothing at all. And placing him here puts him in something of a position to eventually do something to France, should we need. So I'm going to run over my domain limit briefly. And now that you've converted, you're a good person. I'm going to give you Caligari. Yes. I'll grant you Caligari. I will even grant you Gallura. And I will grant you the Viceroyalty of Sardinia. So he's not going Republic, he's going to stay feudal, which is probably for the best. But now we might have claims pop up against, because this can be inherited. Weak claims being inherited is nice, because should Bourgogne... Well, Bourgogne is a theocracy, so I don't think I have a CB. I actually do. He could claim Bourgogne like that, and I could set up a republic over here underneath him. Well, well, well. Good to know. In the meantime, we need to get our men back to fighting. Or should we consider standing them down? Well, we can raise Amphily's navies, get them on the boat. I feel my son Victorio is too cynical for his age. Considering he's ill and he's cynical at 6. I kinda understand that. Do I want him to be cynical? I do. I kind of like cynic. He's clear-sighted. Daddy didn't raise no fools here. Meanwhile, my cousin has died. I have an opening for Mysticos. Whoa, I have dukes that dislike me. Well, too many held duchies. That's unexpected. Well, I guess you're not getting that roll then. What duchies do I hold? Oh, because I'm assuming when Sicily's person died. Right. Whoops. So who's the best duke in Sicily? Well, you just don't like me for every reason in the world. But you would like me if I granted you the viceroyalty that you're after. hold on here. Despotate of Sicilia, I understand. Macedonia, Thracia, Zachaluna. Well, they're both held by you, aren't they? So grant Viceroyalty, Zachaluna. Good. I could be a real jerk, and I could grant this guy Sicily. Oh, how that would tick off people. Could I grant it, just out of curiosity, could I grant you... No. I can't give you the kingship. That would have been fun, oh well. You're decent enough leader, but... I think a lot of penalties disappear when I grant him the Viceroyalty. So I'm going to grant it to him. I'm going to see what he does. He becomes 46. He stops disliking a lot of things. He wants Napoli. But Naples is semi-independent. Lollard. You're a Lollard? In Latium? No way. You mean Catholic moral authority is bad? Who'd have thunk it? Oh, that's right. I need to give guardianship to my kinsman. Who's the best in the world? You are. Sure, go for it. I don't need your help. I'm gonna march my men right over here. And time is gonna finally start passing again. It'll be nice. Release the prisoners! Why is this glowing red? Peasant revolt? Really? Peasant? Alright, that's what they're revolting for? That's so hilarious. It's so, in fact, pathetic. I'm gonna deal with it right now. Lost control of Neven. We have factions? Whoa. Well, that's unfortunate for you. You're a viceroyal. Independent faction. Well, we will have to unfortunately explore this independence rebel later. Our time is unfortunately up. That's how it goes when you try to play a game on your lunch break. On that note, thank you for joining me, and as always, La Paz.